your Sneed.
Hey, welcome back. It's Wednesday again, and that means Krasden. Krasden, episode 59. 59.
I don't think you're supposed to do all the sound effects yourself.
Oh, okay. That's not how they do it on the radio?
Mike and the dumbasses.
Spoiler alert.
Only
all the same person.
Only when I'm GMing. This week's episode's called Sea Legs. Because they're going to get on a fucking boat.
I'm on a boat.
I thought we were getting leg transplants.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast. And
Ori, catch us up. What happened last week?
well, last week in the aftermath of slaying the motherfucking dragon,
Snap.
we had a brief chat with Ramida, and then those of us who were there for that, headed back home because we didn't really know where else to go other than home base. And it turned out that Joe and Duncan were already there, and they were having a little bit of a quarrel between them. There was a little bit of a barrier because
a bit of tension there. There's a bit of tension there. It's
You
feel
piece
it.
of crap.
it was palpable.
Jesus.
Anywho, it had something to do with Joseph selling his soul to some elven king.
I didn't. I specifically didn't sell my soul.
Uh-huh.
Right. He sold his
sensitive.
body. He sold his body.
Very sensitive.
No, that's definitely going to turn out great for him.
So anyway, we had a little bit of a powwow there, and we decided that some of us needed to check out where the hell my cousin Bull went, because I suddenly remembered that while taking a long toke of medicine, and so most people came with me. But I believe Joe and Duncan came with me, and Crucible and Bagby stayed to meet with Ramida, who was coming to see us. That right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So the boys, we went through the sewers back to the old hideout. Old Assassin's Guild, because that was the last place we had seen him, because he had doubled back to help out the prince. When we got there, we found that, of course, they had gotten up and moved, but it was heavily occupied by soldiers, and seeing no way to really sneak through, and seeing that the footprints led from the spot where the prince was resting peacefully against the wall without his kneecap, went to the Assassin's Guild. We decided we needed to go in, so we had a chat with the guards, and it turns out that the prince, true to his word, had let them know that, hey, we're not exactly kill on sight anymore. So they led us to a meeting with the prince, and we had a little bit of chat. He kind of talked to us about what we needed to do. We went over some questions. I gave him his ring back that apparently I was wearing on my wrist. He gave me my walking stick back, and he asked us to keep things hush hush about him and the former captain of the guard, who God's rest his soul.
And there was nothing interesting about the ring. At all.
Nothing interesting about it, but I felt like, it felt good giving it back to him.
Do you actually not remember what the ring did?
I remember what it did.
Okay,
Joe.
Just checking.
Fine, it had a wish spell attached to it. And I knew that as I was handing it off.
I don't believe you've actually shared that.
You give it back when they ask.
I don't believe you've actually shared that with any.
Definitely has not.
Did not.
Yeah.
No.
My only question about the
It's
ring
true.
is
I did
what
not
kind
tell
of
him.
ring was it that was big enough to fit on his wrist?
Listen, it was more like a wedding like not corsage
Bracelet.
bracelet.
It's
Wedding
almost as
bracelet
if they had to
ring.
hide it.
Anywho, so he got that back, and I didn't tell a soul. I realized that and so yeah, we then headed back, and we arrived just in time for the entire conversation with
Mike's leaking.
Ramida to be over and done with between Crucible and Bagby, and I wasn't paying super close attention to that conversation since I wasn't there. But my understanding is that they trust her completely now, because she told them the story about how she lost her baby, and and we're going to help her get to the spine. Is that right? To find the Orc King and his army?
Yeah, her best idea was just trying to intercept him where he's going, as opposed to trying to figure out where he is.
Before he kills Lil Tara.
No, Tara will be fine in that.
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to say that kid is a limp noodle arm bitch boy, but you know.
someone had the brilliant idea. I think it was Duncan.
Duncan has brilliant ideas.
What?
Duncan has brilliant ideas. I believe it.
I apologize if I get this wrong. I think it was Duncan who said that, thinking, oh, well, we need a boat because ours is all the way in, it was sent back to Krasden. They thought, hey, I wonder what Genny's up to.
Joe was the first one to ask about Genny, but I was someone who remembered the map drawings that show us where she's at all the time.
Yeah.
We're all super smart, and we all contribute, and we're all best friends.
It was a team effort, but I'm trying to, like...
Joe's feeling a bit sad because we're so on him so much about him selling his soul and everything.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, yep, that's that. And then there we are. We're both ready to try and find Genny. Unless I'm forgetting something very important about how it ended.
On these letters on the sewer maps.
There you
I
go.
don't know what they mean though. I'm sure we'll figure it out between us all because like Joe said, we're very smart together.
One of you was working very fucking hard between sessions on that.
Duncan,
Oh, right.
thank
We
you
were
so
given
much
a
for
very
sharing-
long list of letters.
Oh,
thank
real
you
quick.
for sharing those.
Real quick, we did figure out from the magical picture that Genny is in the port.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is in town.
She's here.
Well, yeah.
Can I look at those letters? And I look at the letters.
And now the anagram algorithm that she created during the week.
Well, they said there's
She wouldn't be there.
Bloody Waste Show. Saw the best shoe.
That one.
Bath Who West Hoodieless. Howls bestows death. Hoy! That's the one.
Howls bestows death.
Hoy!
Wait.
Or Who to Show the Abyss. That's in there too.
That.
That seems like it might be that last one.
I mean, as cool as towels are, yeah, I think it might be the last one.
It's missing a couple letters though.
I don't know if it necessarily is spelling anything though. It might be something different than that.
I ruined my water.
I mean, it could.
What happens if you switch every letter to either the letter in the alphabet before it or the letter in the alphabet after it?
Give me 10 minutes.
aside from disemboweling Keen, is there anything else we need to do in the city before we leave?
Seemed as though we're getting pulled away before we get a chance to disembowel Keen.
I know. I'm just saying that we'll have to put that one on hold.
On the back burner, yeah.
I'll put a pin in that one. Come back to it later.
Yep.
That's like a fun weekend activity you can do later.
Well, team building event.
Team building exercise, you know.
I didn't realize you worked at Amazon.
Yeah, just like Amazon when they ritualistically string someone's intestines along the tree branches. Well, we're not going to go that extreme on Keen. We're not Amazon evil.
I just spilled a bunch of tequila on my notebook.
Ori, I don't think your code works. It's just making garbage. For a minute, it looked like it was going to spell Zuckerberg on the bottom, but it didn't.
Illuminati confirmed.
I don't think that one's right. What you got, Duncan?
Nothing. I just say it might not be spelling anything. That's all.
It's true.
Do you think maybe it's like a word in a different language?
That
It's
could be as well.
If you drop a couple letters, you get whole wheat boots.
That's the one.
That's how anagrams work. You drop letters.
Ooh, the word booties in there.
Joe leans into Bo. Oh,
Hi.
hell are they talking about?
Honestly, it's been my, it's helped me a lot to stop just zoning out mid-conversation on some of these. It's been mentally healthy for me.
I've been doing that since week 2.
Out of character, do we know that it is an anagram specifically?
No?
Or is that just the assumption we're operating?
Mike never said anything like that. He just gave the letters.
Okay.
Could be anything.
Could be
Thanks
what
to
I
the
brought
power
up,
of
that it's not
imagination.
necessarily an anagram.
Can I ritual cast detect magic to see if specific letters are glowing?
Well, the whole map is magic, if you remember.
I don't.
That's how you found it the first time.
Yeah.
Somebody detected magic, it did it, and found it.
Oh.
I think it actually was Ori.
It was Ori there. We remember we were upstairs and you took a really long time, so I went and I wandered around a bit.
I think
And we
Ori
found that closet there. Remember that?
I think Ori needs to smoke less and Phil needs to drink less, and maybe that story will recall to him.
Oh, I don't remember it because it was multiple episodes ago we found it.
Yeah, man. It was when we were in Dumas' house, like 2 months ago.
My memory bank. See, I told a good story about what happened last week. That's all the further I can remember.
All right. So you're with Bo. I'm gonna assume it's morning. Yes.
Sure.
I would like to
you've
hold the map
all
up
received a
different
long
types of
rest
light.
if you haven't gotten that already. If you haven't checked yourself as that already. What'd you say, Ori?
I would like to hold the map up to different light sources.
Well, all you'd have in your headquarters sort of area would be candlelight or firelight.
Do I see anything if I hold it with up with the fire with the light shining from behind it?
Roll investigation.
All right, don't burn it. Don't burn it. Ori,
I'm
don't
not
burn
gonna
it.
burn it. I'm not gonna burn it.
Chad figured out what my natural 1 failure was.
Oh my god. Burn the magical map. Wow.
That's real close.
Right,
no.
This was a really bad idea. Someone else take this thing from me.
You don't see anything else.
Before I went to bed, Mike,
Yes.
if you'll let me do this, if not, I can do it in the morning. That's fine. I would like to have gathered up the silver that I had Herschel get. Or he pointed out, I guess. He's a ghost, so he can't grab it. And I wanted to make a couple more flasks of holy water.
Go ahead.
Because I believe I gave away my...
Yeah, you gave away the 2 that you had.
Yeah, so I'm going to make 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right. I've got some holy water there, just in case. It's quite nice.
If y'all don't remember that, he gave a couple of you some.
Right.
I think Bagby and Duncan.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
The non-healers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swashes holds the booty.
The washes holds the booty.
Swashes. I don't know. Those were the letters that were left after holds the booty. I thought map, pirates, booty.
I went a different direction with booty.
And holds the booty was in there, but the only letters left are SWASHES.
Got some holy water.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that booty is not one of the words. The
Spoilers.
I don't think any of those words are gonna be words.
Okay.
I'll add it to the list.
So where do you go?
A really long acronym.
Where do you go? That's a hell of an acronym.
Yeah.
Well, if it's an acronym, it needs to actually create a word that can be...
Okay, where are we gonna go?
That's not how acronyms work, Phil. Anyway,
time to go
if it
find a
doesn't,
boat.
if you can't say it out loud, it's just an initial.
Okay, where are we gonna go?
You can have that conversation later. Let's get to the boat then.
Oh yeah, we should find Genny.
How do you choose to get to the surface? Or you go out through the front door or back door of your place?
Well,
probably the back door, since the front door is securely locked, and like, why mess with that?
Covered with spider crap.
Yeah. Just let people think it's still abandoned. That's fine.
Sure.
We let Ramida in through the front door, though.
You did.
So we kind of broke all that.
It doesn't matter then. Whichever door.
May as well use the front door. We won't smell as bad.
Did Ramida stay with you last night?
No.
No, she had
to go do stuff.
She did stuff, yeah.
She wasn't there when I got back, remember.
All right, okay.
We leave through the front door, but on our way out, then we, replace things, try to make it still look abandoned.
Okay.
That's what I do anyway. Can I mend abandonedness?
No. Mending is repairing it to its proper
So
original
I'll be
make.
to the original form.
Yeah.
So I don't mend it then. I unmend it.
Everybody can do that, Duncan.
Barbarian is particularly adept, but anybody can do that.
I think the only one of you that couldn't unmend in a timely manner is Ori. Real limp wrists, that one. You start heading. You are in District 4, and you start heading towards the docks, Port Town, and the port itself. Bo is with you.
And if I remember correctly, the prince said he was going to get rid of the wanted bounties on our head, right?
Yes, he said he would. He said he would make everyone known of your faces within the city for different purposes.
Hope that's good.
You travel to the port, no issues. A lot of the damage that was caused from the dragon trampling through the city is being worked on. And it's still the topic of conversation amongst the rabble. Arriving in Port Town, you see go ahead and roll perception. Sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at once and losing my train of thought.
Dirty 20.
23.
Oh, you're fine. Natural 20.
And Ori, is that another 6, or are you just not doing it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was spacing off. What's going on?
Perception. Please don't be playing EverQuest right now. I swear to fucking God.
No, I wasn't. I was looking at the Discord.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a 27.
Yay, everybody's so good at everything. All of
I got
you.
a 10.
Yeah, I know. Everybody except for Crucible notices Ramida. She's not hiding overly well, but she had a long black cloak as opposed to her white that you have seen her in before, pulled low over her face. She's just kind of hanging out nearby the entrance to Port Town.
Crucible, look over there.
There doesn't appear to be any guards protecting her. Nobody from the guild around. Just she's there.
I'm looking at Duncan, but I don't see anything. What am I supposed to be looking at here?
Duncan, guys, we're supposed to be cool. We're supposed to be cool. So I just like kind of look over at her and just like nod.
What am I looking at?
She doesn't appear to notice you.
I suppose I'll just walk up there then. Hello there.
She slightly jumps at the loud yell as you approach.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to start it like that. It's just I didn't expect to just see you there, just standing there like that.
Thank you, Duncan. I have already had my coffee. I did not need the extra start.
Sorry.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Has everyone had breakfast?
Good morning.
It's most important meal of the day, you know.
I do like breakfast.
Is that a no or yes?
I guess. I didn't even.
We
think
never
about
said
it.
that we did, so I guess
didn't.
we have not.
I had a bit of a snack, but I wouldn't quite call it breakfast.
Well, on me. I'll buy something on the way to the docks. How's that?
Thanks. Sounds quite nice.
Thank you kindly.
She walks up to a bread and cheese vendor. Flips a coin that looks expensive, but you don't recognize the make or the, imbuing on it. Emblazing? Embossing.
Marks.
There you
The
go.
marks.
Embossing. The embossing on it. I'm an idiot. The vendor looks at it curiously. She looks at him for a second. You see her hand slightly move. It's real. Of course it is. And in an instant, you all have cheese sandwiches for breakfast.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Least I could do. Now,
I take Crucible's cheese sandwich.
now, who are we meeting again?
It's an associate of ours. Goes by the name of Genny. She's a bit of a pirate. But she has her own boat.
I try not to judge people based on their work. As you could tell, it would do me no good.
You'll probably like her.
I sure
She's more
hope.
animated than we tend to be.
Please don't animate her, by the way.
I would never dream of such a thing. Unless she dies, and then, you know.
Right, that's kind of what I meant.
You approach the docks. Do you all remember the name of Genny's ship? She changed the name, by the way. You were informed of what the new name is.
It was the Constitution. I don't remember what the new one is.
The Laughing Toad.
No. Yellow Dick Toad.
The Yellow Dick Toad. I don't remember, sorry.
The Cerberus.
Oh. Okay.
It's the Cerberus.
Thank you. I assume none of you wrote it down. Thank you, Crucible, for actually doing that. You find it pretty early. It's parked in a very similar spot as to when it was last time you were there when you had your sleepover. Hey.
Is there any activity on it yet?
No, actually, surprising lack thereof. You don't see any cargo being moved in and out. You don't see any hands on deck. There isn't even a ramp down.
Well, Duncan, you or Bagby, I think, got along with her best. If you, yeah, I just kind of wander off.
I think Duncan tried to get to know her the best.
Yeah, that's Duncan.
What is that supposed to mean? Is it just because I'm nice to people? Does it mean I want to, have sex with them?
I wasn't implying that.
Oh, sorry.
Ramida kind of looks at Bagby and stoops down a little bit and whispers, "So, does that mean he's like a player or something?"
No. I don't know.
While she's distracted, trying to stoop down and talk to Bagby, I would pull Crucible aside. I just remembered, you know how Genny has the stuff going on, the whole kind of being undead, kind of being celestial thing. Do you suppose that's maybe something that Ramida might be entirely too interested in and immediately sense?
I heard 2/3 of that. You were pretty soft.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to whisper.
I know
hey,
you were.
Do you think that Ramida might immediately notice and be
All right,
interested
asshole.
in the fact that Genny is part undead, part celestial?
He said as a whisper.
He says in a whisper.
I keep rooting.
I know that
things
she
with
has
lime
the
juice.
power to make the undead. I don't know if she has the power to detect undead.
Okay, well.
But it would be a concern, that's for sure.
I just realized we may have really fucked up, and bringing those two together might be a terrible mistake.
Hello there!
We might need to run distraction a little bit while they're near each other.
Anybody aboard then?
So we'll need
Fuck
your
off!
usual, comic stylings of, Crucible.
It's me, Duncan.
Maybe some juggling or something.
Yeah, because that's what I do.
Bagby's here as well.
She runs to the edge. You serious?
Hello.
Hey
hi,
guys! Hey Ori.
We come aboard then?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Rope ladder. She throws one over the side. Looks like you guys have gotten a bigger party this time. Hey. How you doing? Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, this is Ramida and Bo. Bo is my cousin.
She looks at you and then looks at him. Cousin?
Yep, he's my younger cousin.
I'm human. He's an elf. Bastard.
Kind of.
While everybody's talking and saying hi to each other, I'm gonna do my detective stuff, and I want to just kind of check to see if anything's changed with Genny.
No. Genny from the block is still, in fact, from the block.
Okay. Cool.
If the block was a cemetery sent from heaven.
/ church.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose touch with the roots, you know.
I love that band. Some people got mad at them for going on being Jimmy Fallon's house band. That's like the best retirement gig in the world.
Way better in Vegas.
Yeah. You work for like 2 hours, 5 days a week.
Way better in playing, like fairs and things.
Like most hair bands.
Right.
I don't know why I've lumped the Roots in with hair bands, but I have.
I think they all have hair.
They do.
It's cool. I think we should go aboard before we have any more like discussions of things.
Okay.
I'm normally the one who gets in trouble for saying too much out here.
Normally I'd have
things.
you roll acrobatics to try to climb up this rope ladder, but I'm not going to waste everyone's time tonight. You all climb the rope ladder, you're all on deck. Now that you're there, you see that there's nobody else here. There's no cargo crates on deck. There's no barrels. It's Genny. And that's it.
Go ahead.
What happened? Where's the crew?
Oh, yeah. We had what's commonly referred to as a labor disagreement.
Meaning what?
Meaning those mutinous piles of shit thought that they deserved more money than they did, and I disagreed. And 2 of them are dead and the rest quit. They attacked me, okay?
All right. All right.
Well, I guess that's good for us, at least. I'm sorry to hear that, but we would like to charter your ship to take us somewhere.
And by charter, you mean you'll help me run the ship?
I think we'll have to, yeah.
Ah! Awesome. Cool. Kind of thought I lived here now.
You definitely shouldn't live here.
That's fine. I just live at Dad's place.
Headaches. You don't like the way you feel here. You need to feel at
Oh,
home. when
no.
you're going to be at home.
I could just stay at Dad's place. It's not that big a deal, but whatever.
Plus, the place has really gone downhill. Terrible dragon infestation.
Oh my God, I saw that. What
Yeah,
the
we
fuck?
killed it.
I know. I heard. As soon as they said there was a tiny green halfling, I did the math on that. But that is crazy. Crazy. Insight. Anybody?
Okay.
Thanks for the subscription, Jay.
Another 23. It's pretty nice.
24.
And Ian Dillon.
I got a 3.
13.
Why am I having so much trouble finding my insight? Okay, there it is.
It starts with I.
11sies.
Ends with insight.
Joseph, what was yours? Again, sorry.
3.
Oh, fantastic. Crucible and Duncan. You notice that while Ramida is being very nice and very smiley and nodding and saying yes to everything, she's got her nostrils keep flaring as if there's a crazy scent flying up her nose. You know what I mean? Like somebody farted in a room, but you're trying to be nice about it.
Right. If you've ever slept in the same room as Joe, you know what that's like.
He's a sleep farter.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's a crazy. It doesn't wake him up.
Have you ever been woken up by your own farts? It's terrifying.
I have last night, for instance. Just call me Robin Williams' wife.
If I have a free second to talk to Bagby, like as we're getting the boat ready to go and shit, I would lean down and like motion to her, come here real quick. I would go, did we ever tell her where her dad is?
Nope.
Not
that
it.
I remember.
Not it.
So Genny,
Yeah, what's up?
where we're wanting to go? Yeah, I mean, you mentioned you could stay at your dad's place while you're here. Your dad's not here?
Oh, I know. I got a letter. It's fine.
You got the letter?
Yeah.
When?
Well, he left it at his place. It's happened sometimes.
What did it say?
Said,
No, I don't mean to pry. A lot has happened with your dad since the last time we saw you. We just kind of have to make sure that the letter actually came from your dad and not the creepy, like, demonic man
no,
who
no,
was
no.
possessing your dad's brain for 3 years.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, a lot happened with your dad.
Very tactful.
When have you known me to not be tactful?
Genny proceeds to ask a bunch of questions. What do you all tell Genny?
Well, if she's talking to me, go ahead and ask the questions, and I will respond as Bagby.
I think the rest of us are getting the boat ready to go.
Okay, by the way, roll survival on that because...
And the rest of us who know
Yep.
nothing about boats pretend to be getting the boat ready to avoid
Actually,
conversation.
Duncan, go ahead and just roll survival with advantage here because I'm sure these idiot chuckle fucks are being super fucking helpful here.
Crucible's checking the engine oil, so he's helping.
Take the 19 then.
Crucible's currently changing the headlight fluid. The 19. You're doing fine. It's going a little slow because this is a way bigger boat than you're used to,
Quite
but
a bit bigger than me.
2 mast, and also basically these guys are just tying their hands to the side of the boat. But
Oh, come
that
on.
one.
I would
That
know
one.
what I'm doing at least.
I am
grew up
totally
on a-
competent dealing with the sheets.
The other line, Ori, not that one. The other one.
Okay, quit hollering at me.
so
Nice, Joe. Nice.
I'm just mopping the deck.
is demon in his brain? She's pulled you into her cabin at this point.
I mean, I don't know all of the scientific specifics about it. We took him to a very well-renowned goblin doctor and got it taken care of. But it appears as though for about 3 years, your dad was not your dad. He appeared as your dad, but was not your dad. Kind of.
So where's my dad?
He's in Krasden.
Okay.
He's fine.
Can we?
And recovering. He has a little bit of memory troubles. It might actually be kind of good for you to go see him. It might help him put some pieces back together. Timeline is hard for him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to do that. I mean, his letter said he was going on a research trip.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that probably wasn't from your dad. That was probably left before we found him.
It's his writing hand.
Well, it would be. Because it physically was your father, but being controlled by someone else.
So, okay. He was controlled by a demon guy. Who's that?
We are not 100% sure. We are conducting...
Don't fucking bullshit me, Bagby.
We aren't, honestly. We know the human, but we don't exactly know which demon this human is aligned with.
Who's the human?
His name's... Well, he goes by Dumas.
Listen,
He's on the run.
So he's not here?
Not that we know of. He was recently, but who knows how. He's a powerful mage. I can teleport 60 feet. They can teleport dimensions.
And why didn't anybody bother to tell me that?
To be honest, to try and protect you, there's a good chance you're a lot more important than you know.
I don't need your fucking protection, Bagby.
We should have told you. You are right.
So he's in Krasden. He was with Lyra and them?
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
Well, it's not.
He's in Krasden.
Oh, right. We took him downstairs. But yeah, I would say yes.
Okay. Then I'll drop you off wherever, but then you're gonna take me to him, okay? He's okay though?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
He's not all there, like I said. There are chunks of time that are missing. He's having a hard time putting things back together. I will take you to him, but it's going to have to be me that takes you.
Why?
There's a part of this region that you don't know, and we hid him there to protect him.
No, you just said he's in Krasden.
For the most part, he's kind of directly below Krasden. He's in my home.
Caves or something?
For the most part, it's really hard to explain until you see it, because I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
You just told me that a fucking demon stole his brain.
The goblins have an entire society underneath all of these cities that are connected by magical trains. You don't know what a train is, but it's like a ship, but inside, and it goes really, really fast. And we've invented a lot of things. We're a lot smarter than the people upstairs. And that's where he is. And I'm kind of a dignitary down there, so I can take you to him.
There's cities down there?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any drow cities?
Probably. I haven't visited them. Why?
Yes, you have. You actually have.
Yeah.
Bagby solo adventure.
That's right. Why?
No reason. Don't worry about taking me to him. I don't care anymore. She opens the door and wanders out.
In hindsight, I forgot her mother, who she kind of hates, is a drow. Or was a drow. Shit. Hey, Joe!
I'm sweeping the floor. Yes.
Can you come here?
I would set my broom down and I would go in. Yes.
I think I did a bad. I made the mistake.
How so? Well,
I told Genny where her dad is, and then she asked if there were drow cities down there, and then she decided she didn't care anymore and didn't want to go see him because there are drow cities down there. I'm really confused and worried now, and I think I made that mistake.
Well, this is why I said not it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been it either.
Maybe she'll change her mind. Or maybe she won't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll have a chance to ask her why that would be enough to make her not want to go down.
Well, her mama was a drow.
Right?
So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it probably does, but still.
Duncan, how close are we?
We're standing by right now to raise sails. About to cast off. You ready?
No, I need an hour. I'll be right back.
Right.
Do I hear that?
She'd be yelling it probably.
Okay. I'd poke my head out of the cabin. Go. Genny, want any of us to go with you? Help you out?
No! She hops over the side and climbs down the rope ladder.
So, Ori, maybe it's probably a good time to talk to the rest about what you had said to me. If we could make sure we can have a discussion away from Ramida.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Just
think someone should follow her, though. I mean, baby, what happened?
Isn't she the captain? Why is our captain leaving?
Aye.
I'm sure she'll come back.
I whisper to Bagby. She's going to her dad's house, isn't she?
Probably. Probably going to try and get something.
I put 50% odds Dumas is there waiting for her.
Ah, fuck. And I'm gonna hop over the side and try to follow her sneakily.
Ramida, can you protect the boat, please?
No, what the fuck, Bagby's? Where are we going?
Actually, Ramida should probably come with. You remember your friend Dumas?
You use that word friend and him in the same sentence again, I'll take your head, but yeah.
Bo, you stay here. Everyone else, let's go.
All right.
Sir.
One thing first here before we do anything, Ramida. Let's have no casual threats towards me, please. And I won't send any casual threats your way. Does that seem fair?
Huh. Fair.
Okay, thank you. Your former prisoner, Dumas, has an interest in our captain. And it's not a good one.
While Joe's talking, I'm climbing down the ladder. I'm following.
I think it's reasonable to assume that he might be after her. So,
Well,
you can
then
stay here if you want, but I'm gonna go make sure she's okay.
you
And then I
couldn't
jump
keep me
off.
away. Thank you very much.
Bo, keep an eye on the boat, please.
Yeah, I heard that. Thank you for keeping me in the loop.
Well, you could have heard everything we just said.
Sorry.
I don't like boats.
Isn't he basically a Viking?
Not really. Not really.
Like a Nord, but not so much like a sailing Nord.
He lives in the middle of the fucking mountains, dude. They get water from snow. All right, Bagby. I guess roll perception to try to follow her, and then Crucible, you need to roll perception to try to follow Bagby. I'm not gonna make anybody else roll because Crucible is Crucible. Ooh.
And real quick, do we know where her father's house is? We don't, right?
Nope. Never been there. No idea
That's
where.
why we're trying to follow Bagby, and she zoomed off right away.
I don't like that red. Bagby.
Yep.
Crucible.
I'm lost. I lost her.
If you're lost, would you then, or are you still
I'll
chasing
get
after?
I'll get there in a second. I'll get there in a second. Crucible. Crucible. Roll perception, please. You bag of idiots. The
Hey, it's not our fault. This is the dice.
Bagby, you run to the end of the port and see that she is nowhere to be found. You stop dead and start staring around, looking in the crowd. Now, there's a lot of people here. It's the port of Adinagard. But even the slightly pointed ears, purple, light pinkish skin, and white hair, while they should stick out, don't. You're not finding her. Crucible, you get down the rope ladder, and Bagby's gone. As the rest of you start to shuffle down the rope ladder.
I just jumped. Hopefully I didn't go right through
I
the
can't even
dock.
see a little green blur anywhere, guys. I don't know which way she went.
There's only one way on the dock though, yeah? I mean, it just
Yes.
juts out into the ocean.
Well, it juts out into the ocean, and then there's only one connecting point to the land. Yes.
Okay. So let's start headed that way, I guess.
Well, freaking crap baskets, and I just kind of pout and then poof into an eagle.
And you know what? If Bagby was here, we could have used our map.
Right. I think we need to find Bagby first and go from there. So let's head towards. I assume Adris's house is not in the port section of the city, so I think it's fair to head towards the regular city.
Right.
Okay.
I assume he's close to the university section.
To the academy.
The academy. Thank you. Academy section.
Without wasting any
Stay there
time.
most of the time.
We're talking as we're walking. We're
At this point, I have already taken off.
Okay. Yeah.
And-
Sorry.
I'm kind of circling the skies, trying to pinpoint A, Bagby, and B, Genny.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your eagle eye perception. Ramida looks at you. You fucking kidding me? We don't even have. She holds her hand up to her mouth. Bagby. You hear 25 words in your head. You immediately know it's from Ramida.
This sounds familiar.
Bagby, they lost you immediately. Where are you, please?
I would double back as soon as I heard that.
Okay.
I'm at the end of the port. I lost her. I'll double back.
All right. You return. She's on her way back.
All right. Well, let's head that direction.
She lost her too. God damn.
Okay.
Today hasn't started like the best for us, but we get better as we get more awake. I promise.
Ori, what'd you roll?
24 from the skies.
You see Bagby walking back immediately, and not far from them, so you know they're going to run into each other. You also, 24, you also see that recognizable silver hair, not on the shore, but walking on the rocks alongside the edge of Port Town. North.
Okay.
Along the actual shoreline, not the elevated part of Port Town.
Okay. I would, seeing that, I would fly back to the group.
Okay.
Who gets back first?
Bagby'd be back first.
Okay. Everybody got their little magic picture thing.
Aye.
Wonder twin powers activate.
Form of a picture.
Basically, it's an overhead, and remember, it's way overhead. But it shows her walking north along the port wall. It's basically the port wall and her basically on the same. You can't tell. You know what I mean? It's on the same thing.
Anybody know which side she's on? Is she north or south?
You can tell she's heading north, but
Okay.
Ori is now cawing. Ori's here and he's now cawing.
Ori, go.
And I start heading north, and
I also start heading north.
Oh,
Taking
yeah.
my picture with me.
Yep.
Keep up.
Are you running?
Well, we're trying to keep up with Ori somehow or another.
All right, so athletics.
Something I'm good at. 26. I'll carry whoever gets in that one. That I guarantee is
19.
going to happen. Was that your role?
I,
Both of you guys?
I'm not an athletic person. I mean, I can swim quite well. But
With a 26, can I carry Duncan and Bagby?
Well, I got a 19 if Bagby wants to jump on.
I can. I mean, technically, speed-wise, I'm faster than all of you.
Oh yeah, she can just
Exactly.
teleport.
Yeah, Bagby doesn't need to worry so much about it.
I mean, my base walking speed is 45 feet. That's
That's
faster
true.
than all of you, and I can teleport.
Oh, I don't run.
I'll stay back with you then.
Okay.
So while
Bring
they go
forward.
forward, I'll give you some time to have a nice chat with her. Then that'll be quite nice.
Or she can kill you.
I know it's I know it. As everyone leaves, it's just her and Duncan. They start walking. I know it's important to run sometimes, but quite frankly, it's just I don't feel it's becoming of a queen. I'm honest.
I'm much more comfortable in the water than I am on land. So, but I did want to ask you. I noticed back there, on the ship when Genny was there. Were you
Yeah,
all right?
I was
Didn't
fine.
seem all right.
I was fine, Duncan. Thank you very much for asking. You're very sweet.
Certainly. Okay then. I walk like a bit more briskly.
Oh God, I'm not.
That's just fast walking. You're fine. Come on.
I ruined these boots. You're paying for them.
Right.
All right. Ori, you're able to follow her. She walks up the shore north, past Port Town. Actually, fully past the edge of the edge of the wall too. Do you guys remember the name of the small town that exists outside of there?
Frampton.
Yes.
Don't remember ever talking about a small town outside of there. I'll look at my notes real quick here.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. There's this. Then you would know that there's. It looks like there's. While she walks along the shore, no direct roads for a little while, she starts to run into what could best be referred to as like cobbled streets or dirt streets. And then there's buildings that start to pop up. They're hovels at best. No rhyme or reason on build. But just shoved in haphazardly between the shore and the outer wall of the city.
We've talked about that. I remember that. I didn't know there's a name. That was just Port Town. But it's different than that, apparently.
It is. Well, if you, Duncan, you would know this is commonly referred to as runoff.
Runoff. Right.
I have to pee. So I'm going to take a quick break.
He's got to run off right now and pee.
Good for you. Thank you. Very
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna go get something to drink while he's pee. Be right back.
I'm going to take a quick nap.
Oh, fine. Everybody just leave me.
Oh, I'm still
I
here.
solved the anagram.
Oh, yeah. You're in the sky.
Well, yeah. Can you send me the anagram? There's no way I solve it, but can you send me that? I don't think I copied it down into my notes.
I'm pretty sure that I solved the anagram.
Oh, so all the stuff you were spouting out before was all a bunch of jokes then, huh?
Those were words that I found, but then I found a phrase that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike's camera's freaking out again.
Yep.
Oh no.
But Chad, before I can nap, I have to cuddle with my friend.
Oh, the creepy doll. Oh.
It's fucking terrifying. The heck's wrong with you?
I love the hair. Look at that hair.
Oh my God, no! No!
Don't make fun of Patrick's favourite toy when he is a boy.
There is this explains entirely too much about Patrick's psyche.
It's never had clothes, ever.
This was my hand-me-down doll when I was a kid. So, like, everybody in my family had this thing.
That's what they call an heirloom. Seriously, dude, it's pretty creepy, I gotta tell you.
I like the broken
it's
back
awesome.
part of it.
It's super awesome, but it's also pretty creepy.
It's pretty creepy.
Ow.
I still have my teddy bear from when I was a child. What the fuck is my dog doing? I can hear you.
I am trying to remember
A time in September.
what that and what I cuddled as a child.
I had a glowworm. Anybody remember those glowworms?
My oldest had one, yeah.
I had a stuffed rabbit.
All right.
Can I, real quick,
Yes.
Oh,
can I say, when I bought these ice cream treats, I expected the cones to be a tad bigger.
you got the mini ones.
You got the mini ones,
So
yeah.
cute.
Mini drumsticks.
That
Why does
just
Laura
means
have
you
a
got to
bear?
eat 2 of them.
Patrick showed us his creepy childhood toy, so I brought in my childhood toy.
Oh.
This is,
Michael,
It's like a time.
you can't have
Yeah, no, I've seen the voodoo doll
God.
before. Thank you.
The eyes stare into my soul.
Hey, what are you doing, Lincoln? How are you then?
Can you say hi?
How have you been?
Say hello. Lincoln, say
how's,
hello.
How's work then? Have you been working hard? They give you a raise, have they? You've been working there for what? 7 years without a raise? Should talk to management or something?
You gonna go back to college?
Yeah,
All
I could
right.
do that. That's not
Say
a bad
goodnight.
idea. You could,
House school.
Okay.
they should at least make you a key holder or something.
This is my bear, not
That
your
kind
bear.
of experience. You deserve it.
Okay, go in, Mom.
What is a key holder?
Someone who holds a key.
Oh, thank you.
Lincoln, no.
That really cleared it up for me. Sounds like something from Harry Potter or something. I don't know.
You know, someone they're not going to pay as a manager, but they're going to let them do all the manager things.
Oh, supervisor.
No, not even that.
No,
Just someone who holds it can like open and, you know,
Oh.
close and do all the things that supervisors and managers do, but they don't pay them for that. You've obviously never worked retail.
Not really retail, no.
Okay. Heading north along the shore, she, or you follow her for a while, just at the edge of where the city starts to really curve back in, and this town opens up into its own thing. There's a bit of a jetty at the end
Genny's
of
on the jetty?
Huh? Genny's on the jetty, yeah.
Okay.
The jetty, she starts heading down it. At the end is a lighthouse. She's approaching it.
Am I the... Actually, Bagby's probably faster than me, but I'm
Yeah.
ahead of everyone else, right?
Yes, you would be.
Okay. I don't know what Bagby's doing, but I would... If I see her going in there, I would kind of stop and just, like, not go in.
Bagby. You would also see her doing this. What do you do? You'd be ahead of everyone else.
I would like to start sneaking
Roll stealth.
to. Yeah. To get as close as I can to see what's in there. 24.
Why is that so small? What the fuck? You get it right up next to it. There's a small stone building attached to the bottom part of the lighthouse. Crawling up on one of the stones, you look in the window, and you see a very peculiar sight. The inside is immaculate. Background change.
I want to go to there.
There's niceties on the walls, paintings, antiques. All the furniture looks incredibly well put together. There's plants. And she just unlocked the front door and wandered on in. You see...
Do I see anything suspicious?
Other than there's fresh food laid out on the table and plants are well taken care of. Candles were on. Candles were lit when she walked in.
Yeah, that's sus.
She doesn't seem... She doesn't seem worried in any way. You see her disappear behind a wall, and you don't know where she goes. Everybody is able to catch up to Joe at this point. Except for Ramida, as true to her word, has refused to run in the slightest.
When people show up, I look at them and go, Genny ran in there. She had a key. I think I saw a Bagby crawling on the side looking in.
I'd kind of peek around.
She lets out a wave.
I just go like this, like, what's going on?
There's like food and candles that were lit, and she's just in there.
There's no way you're close enough to whisper and be heard at all. It's probably 75 feet out, and there's crashing waves along the outside of this.
Can I roll insight for her?
Sure, go ahead. You roll performance, Bagby. He gets to roll insight.
I think she's saying we need to go get some food and do a dance.
7.
You
I got
guys,
15.
you guys did not succeed at the game of charades.
I look at Duncan and anyone who's standing near me. What was that? Oh, okay. She's waving us forward.
Well,
All
she
right.
just wants us to come over there, that's all.
Ori, yes.
Do I notice anything peculiar about the lighthouse from the sky, or is it just a lighthouse?
The top is the windows are very interesting. They seem to be almost crystalline as opposed to pure glass or clear glass. Inside is a full open bonfire, which imply to you somebody needs to tend it.
So I would kind of quietly flap down to where Bagby is, and then turn back into a people person.
He tries to whisper and simply screeches like the hawk he is.
I don't think this is Adris's house. And there's definitely somebody here. Someone's got to be tending the fire at the top of the lighthouse. She went to see somebody else.
Elle?
Well, I'm the worst person for sneaking around and looking up things, so I think I better leave that to the professionals.
You do have advantage in this particular stealth rolls to hearing, just for the nature of there's literally waves crashing outside of this fucking building. Which would simply remove your disadvantage, Crucible. As long as you were outside and not in.
Right. Yeah, but my thoughts were going inside.
I'm not very stealthy either. I'll stay out here with you, Crucible. Wait for Ramida, I guess.
I want to live in this fucking house. That's all I could think about when I
I would
put the
Do
picture.
you want to fly up there and see if you can see in windows?
He's not a bird anymore.
I know.
I mean, I can do that again, or I can turn into a spooter and sneak in a small one this time. But she seemed upset when she was leaving, and I know how she gets when she's upset. I don't know what happened between you two, but you know, as long as she's safe here, maybe we shouldn't be snooping in on her business.
Or he's got a good point there.
I was kind of thinking the same.
You guys aren't there.
I think Duncan ran up because Bagby waved us forward.
Duncan snuck up. Okay.
Yeah, Duncan's with you.
Okay. Good.
Popped out of there like it was in his fucking pocket. Hey!
Oh, you scared me there. I didn't know you were here.
Maybe we just trust that this is somebody she knows and trusts and just needed to talk to someone.
Well, we can certainly stay close enough to make sure that Dumai isn't here. But yeah, as far as like sticking our nose all the way in, I don't know.
I want her to be safe. But I don't want, to make her think we don't trust her.
Say if she comes walking out now and seeing us all, it's going to be like exactly that,
Aye.
Let's go. Let's give her privacy.
I go ahead and start heading back to the port.
Okay.
It just seems like a violation of what she needs to do.
Before I go, I use my sensibility again. 60 feet, trying to see if I sense Dumas specifically.
You'd have to approach a bit down the jetty to do so.
Sure, I'll do that then.
You do not. You individually sense her inside.
I don't sense her?
You do sense her. If the only thing you sense inside is clearly her, because you recognize it. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then I would. That's fine. And then as I'm walking back down the jetty, once I get near buildings or wall or whatever we're dealing with here at the end of the jetty, I'll use it one more time just to see if I sense anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. You do not, although you sense a tiny bit because Rita Mita is approaching at this point.
Okay. I imagine if it's coming from the direction I expect her to be coming from, I wouldn't immediately get hostile with that.
Mm-hmm.
So All right, I would follow the rest of them.
All right. You find Ramita part way on the way back.
False alarm.
We're just letting her out there? Did you not find her?
We found her all right. We just didn't see anything bad going on.
That's very sweet and all, but we got to get moving.
We will. We'll get moving.
She'll come back for her ship.
Fine.
I gave her some distressing news, and she needed a minute, I think.
Have anything to do with she's a fucking spawn of Satan?
She what?
Did I hear that?
Yeah, she probably didn't. She just said it under her breath, but it probably wasn't that hidden.
Beg your pardon?
I mean, she's dead. You know that, right?
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew that bit.
She's dead.
I mean, technically, so am I. So's Crucible.
No,
A
you're
little bit.
no, you're touched by death. That's different.
Wait, did we know she was dead? I probably assumed. I think I
Yeah,
might
we
have
all thought
assumed that
that.
she was more like Bagby. Sorry.
Wait,
In character, let me say. Wait, I thought she was more like Bagby. You're saying she's actually dead?
That you little girl is dead as a doornail, but has a pulse and a soul and is wandering around. That doesn't make any damn sense to me, and it shouldn't any more to you.
We know that there's something very, very special about her, but we don't fully understand what it is.
I just told you what's special about her. Somebody tied her damn soul with chains from another fucking dimension to her body. That shit's an abomination. No offense, she seems nice.
Puts a bit of a different spin on it, doesn't it?
What are the chances? And Ori, not thinking, is just going to say this out loud in front of everybody. That Dema lost Genny too, just like everybody else lost people. But he did something foolish in order to keep her.
Do you mean Adris?
Adris, sorry.
So it's the reverse of what was doing last week. Everybody was Adris, everybody's Dumas this week. What do you think, Dumas? Blue Dumas with gills?
I'm sorry.
I mean, if we've learned anything from Ramida here, parents will do drastic things when the life of their child is involved.
You saying
Like take on a demonic possession.
Not to. I apologize, not to jump in here, but no offense, Ramita. You have some secrets, I'm sure, and there's some things we want to keep. Some cards we want to keep close to our chest. We know what's happening with Genny. We've been told.
fair enough?
I mean, thank you for letting us know. That gives us some information about the specifics of how that happened. And that's a little different than what we thought it was, but we don't have to guess who did it. We know.
All right. As long as you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. Like I said, she seems nice. Cute girl.
You know, Joe, you might not have been super off base about being worried about her going back to her dad's house and Duma being there waiting for her.
I did my sensing thing near the lighthouse, and I didn't sense him. I would sense him.
I mean, we don't know that lighthouse is her dad's house. We just
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Something. A something? We just made that a something.
Oh, speaking of, when we get back to the boat, Duncan, baby, if you could swim beneath the boat and cut off the heads of them 2 sailors she killed, that'd be great. Because I don't want to really leave that wandering around in the bay.
Right. Well, if that's the case, I might go in now. I think the water's a bit cleaner here than it is by the boat. So I'll see you all later then.
Okay, she dumped him over the starboard side, just saying.
Right. Sploosh.
That's correct. Starboard does mean right. Oh, he's already gone.
No, she seems like an angel, Joe. She taps your shoulder and just keeps walking.
Bagby.
What?
We just start killing everybody and hope that sorts it out.
No.
This is making my head hurt, I say, and I go back to sweeping the goddamn boat.
No, I'm just saying, we have some time before she said she would get back. But we don't know where his house is. But that might be a good hiding spot for Dumas.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go hang out in the crow's nest for a little while. Maybe rest for roughly exactly an hour. For no particular reason.
Just take a brief break.
Yes.
I'm just going to sit here with all of these letters that came from that map, and I'm going to find out what they mean.
Oh, hey, Ori. How you doing? Oh, you're climbing up there? I don't think I can... Okay, he's gone.
How, Bo,
I would stop as he's like...
Sorry to have to leave you here by yourself, Bo. Anything weird happen while we were gone?
2 drunks got in a fight over there. I put the 5-er on them. 110. It's pretty good.
Oh, so a crowd gathered round and watched the fight and took bets. That seems apropos for this area.
Wanted off a guard. Crazy shit.
That also seems on brand.
So, we can, unless there's anything specific you want to do, we can cut to a little bit. Okay? We can jump forward.
I would just, instead of going up to the crow's nest, I would sit and talk with Bo about nothing in particular.
You can get your short rest. That's fine. If anybody else needs to go ahead and take a short rest, you can count here. As soon as I find her, she shows back up. Genny shows back up. She crawls over the side. Okay, let's get going.
Right.
Duncan, you're
Joel,
at the helm.
Cast off.
Do we do that with this big a boat?
Fine. I go cast off.
I'll cast off. Duncan, you're on helm. Go.
I don't know how big boats leave port. Does someone actually push?
I think someone probably has to raise the anchor.
No, you don't use anchor.
You're moored to
There's
the
no
docks, right?
Yes, you're moored to the
Casting off
docks.
simply means you untie from the docks.
The tide will actually...
You live in the fishing village.
The tide naturally will pull you out a little bit, and then you simply need to put up a small sail in order to do the rest of the work.
We raise the first sail.
Okay.
And that
On it.
slowly pulls us out. Would you just listen to me?
Nope.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
I respond better to positive encouragement.
Right. doing a fine job, Joe. Fine job.
What do you need me to do?
It's all right. We'll raise sails and we pull out. And
Yeah.
then as soon as we're a bit away, I raise sails the rest of the way. And this is 2 masts, you say?
Yep.
It's got 2. So
Yep.
we also raise the second sail and then we tack back so that we're going south. So because we're going to the spine.
Okay, great verbiage all around there, Duncan. Well done.
Right.
Someone does their research.
So this is a boat, right?
And their dark development.
Tuesdays at 4:30.
Boo. All right.
Can I keep my 19 or do you want me to roll again?
No, keep. You roll again, please. Advantage because you're being assisted.
Okay, 18. I'll take that one. Is it? Yep. 2 18s. There you go. I think I'll choose the 18 then.
There you go.
Consistency.
He's nothing if he's not consistent. You head out, heading south. Genny tells you to take the out western path. That'll be not along the ferry lines.
Right.
And will take you west of Ara. Mainly, she wants to try to skip Ara waters.
Right. So we're skirting around the outside of the islands.
Yeah.
We're going out to sea and then we'll come back in, probably from the back of the spine.
You catch, maybe you hear it, maybe you don't, but you catch Ramida giving Genny a small handful of gold for her efforts.
Lovely.
And then Ramida retires to the inner Jenny's room. She's got deep pockets, Duncan. So do we rob her and throw her overboard?
It's not what heroes do.
Duncan, what boat do you think you're on right now?
I know that, right? I'm on right. But listen, I've been struggling with some things, Jenny. Like, I need to be a better person, and I'd like you to be a better person as well. Because if you have it in you, you could just be a really nice person. And maybe then people will want to sail with you. Just
you know what,
because
Joe?
you're
I'm going to
so
stop you
nice.
there. I don't think I do have it in me. So Duncan, sorry. I don't think I do have it in me, Duncan. My mom was a piece of shit. My dad's a piece of shit. I don't think I have it in me.
My dad was a piece of shit as well. I had to throw him overboard for killing me mum.
Holy shit, Duncan. You guys bury the lead harder than anyone I've ever spoken to.
I think you need to understand there's a lot going on, and sometimes we lose track of things. Jane, I think you should remember that when you're being so harsh right now. We're glad to be with you. And we care about you. That's true. You know that, right? We do.
I know. But your things are about my dad, so...
But he's better now. He's so much better now, Jen.
Is he?
You should go see him. You'll see he's better now. Better he's ever been. Well, at least as long as I've known him. But
He's not better, Duncan.
Right.
Who brought a dog on board?
Ori, quit turning into animals.
We'll just say one more thing to you, Jen, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Ramida. She's dangerous. Not quite sure I trust her. Just want you to know that.
Duncan, I may be young, but I'm not stupid. Anybody who has that much walking around, you don't trust.
Aye.
Just saying, my original plan of robbing her and throwing her overboard is always up for grabs until we get there.
I'll leave that decision up to you and Bagby then.
All right. You guys, you can see the map on stream. You basically head out along this path. You head straight west, head out along the outer skirts of the islands, passing by Aura. This is a longer route, but it's less likely in her mind to get you caught. By sundown, you're rounding the southern tip of what they call Jackboot Island. Heading towards the actual spine.
Around the tip.
Yeah, heading towards the actual spine. You'll either arrive into the spine at nightfall, or you'll need to drop sails and try to show up later on.
Do we have a preference? I mean, we'll get there as soon as we can, right?
We were told we had a 2-day time window-ish. Is that correct? Or was it 3?
2 to 3, I think she said.
I think we should try to get there.
Okay. Genny drops one sail, wants to go slower because you're traveling at night.
How many hours has it been?
On the boat?
Mm-hmm.
9 or 10.
Oh, that would have been plenty of time. Again!
What?
I think I have something.
She holds up a half-eaten hot dog.
Come
here.
Right, fine. I'm driving the boat.
I'll come to you. And she holds out in front of him while he's driving so that he can kind of like look at the water and the book. And you see a notebook with pages just full of random letters and things scratched out. And then one circled very heavily a phrase that says, "They host shadows below."
Is that from the letters that were on the maps?
It uses every single one.
Oh, that sounds quite ominous, doesn't it?
And quite, like, in line with that's a map of Adinagard. And we kind of know that there are, like, shadowy things below.
So, who's hosting them then?
I don't know. I don't even know if this is right, but it seems strange that we have dealt with shadowy things, that we know that they're below Adinagard, and then the leftover letters spell they host.
I think you're onto something there. At least I believe that.
I
Do
mean,
we want to tell Ramida then?
not really.
Right.
I'll keep working and see if I come up with any others. But that one seemed like a really good bet. A lot better than Bloody Waste Showfesh.
Yeah, I don't know what that one meant at all. I don't know what that one was.
That one didn't make sense. This one makes sense.
Aye.
Calling somebody a bloody waste. That's
Sounds like Gordon Ramsay.
But like, if you're not British, it's awful. That's a terrible thing to call somebody.
Yeah.
You fucking donkey.
Anywho, just wanted to show you that, because of that one made sense in my brain. I'm gonna go keep messing.
Right. If you find something else, make sure to circle it a lot of times like you circled the other one.
I've had too much coffee.
Doesn't take much for you to have too much.
She just vibrates away.
Everybody
Doesn't
roll
even
perception.
walk.
Everybody roll perception. I like the idea of Bagby vibrating like a fucking Furby.
My perception would be from my spot in the crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
21, but
I rolled a natural 20, which just comes out at 25.
24.
Hey, really good for me. I got a 16.
13. I'm looking at my letters.
The sun is basically down at this, fully down at this point, Ori. But you have noticed that when you hit the north side of that the Jack's Boot island, there was a boat behind you. It's gotten closer up to this point and continues to follow you to the point now where it's like it's a little too close for comfort.
Hey, there's a boat that seems to be following us, and we're at full sail, but they keep gaining on us. I wonder if they're using the same wind as us.
We're at half sail.
Oh, we're at that's right.
Don't-
Damn it, that ruined my joke.
Also, different boats are different speeds. The
How large is the boat? 'Cause I got a 25, so I saw it as well.
it is a This is, well, you are on a shipping vessel, right? There are 3 stories to it. It's a little heavier, a little wider. The idea is you can cram a bunch of stuff in the cargo. What's following you is a two-sailed speedboat. So it's 2 floors, long and thin. They don't take these out to sea. They wouldn't survive the waves. But they are good for the sake of speed.
We got a vessel off the stern.
Duncan and Crucible, you've also noticed that very slowly you start to hear the anchor chain moving.
on our own boat.
On your own boat.
What's that? Who's dropping anchor?
I run over to look at the mechanism and see if there's any way I can jam it.
It is a rounded cylinder that you need to put the levers to actually operate it aren't naturally in it. They're kept on top, and you have to jam them into the sides. They're to actually mess with it in any way. But you do see that now that you're standing there, it is moving.
Okay. Yeah. No. I need to jam it before it gets before it hits the floor, the sea floor.
Okay. Go ahead and roll athletics.
$18.
Very good. You're able to stop it, although it pushes you back a little bit once you try. You're going to have this is generally a 2-person job to actually raise the damn thing. So it's going to, while you can hold it there, it's taking everything you have to hold it there.
I go help it.
I was gonna say, is Joe within earshot?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I heard Duncan yell, so I imagine I'd probably be right behind you.
Before
If he's not, I'm yelling at him anyway. Joseph, get over here.
Captain, Genny.
What? She had been chatting with Ramida in the cabin.
We've got a vessel off stern. and someone tried to lower the anchor. Something's going on.
Oh, shit. Okay, everybody on deck.
Do I need to roll anything to help Crucible raise it back up?
Yes, you need to roll athletics as well. Crucible, right before he gets there, you can you feel a tug at it. And it's not something like it doesn't make sense that the tide all of a sudden picked up and grabbed it or something hit it. Something actually pulled on it.
How big are the chain links on this thing?
Decent sized. You're talking, 4 or 5 inches.
Okay, rather than help him, what I'd like to do is take one of my magical javelins that I had made
Jam it in between
and
the
just
chains.
jam it in and use the boat itself to stop it.
Excellent. I'll just say you go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Yes. That seems to lock it directly in place. Now, you cannot raise it from there, but
Right.
you were aware that it's not dragging. As soon as that happens, you hear a bit of a hiss along the side. Sort of a screeching hiss. And then a couple splashes into the water.
Genny, what the hell's happening?
Fucking merfolk! Fucking merfolk!
Remembering the only time that I can recall interacting with merfolk was our first episode. I get out my spear.
They are not this stupid. They are not this fucking stupid. They would know my boat. They would know what the fuck. Duncan, I'm taking over. Move.
Right. I let her have the helm. I look at Bagby. Bagby. I'll be right back. And I leap over the side.
Duncan!
Okay. Duncan, you're underwater.
Aye. Swoosh.
It is nighttime, and you are underwater.
I have dark vision, so I can see some things, but not like a lot of things.
Despite being close to the
light
island, it is remarkably deep here. Go ahead and roll.
How far away is the boat, by the way?
It's probably 300-400 meters in closing.
Okay. It's a ways away.
Yeah.
Modify 20.
Modified 20. You see stuff darting around outside of you, and it's definitely merfolk. You can catch the webbed feet and hands, the blue-green skin exterior. They're all armed. What's interesting is the water seems to be swirling behind your boat somewhere. And they seem to be navigating that swirl very easily.
I don't see anything else there with them.
No.
Just the merfolk. Right. So I dive down a bit and then gather the speed I need to burst from the water.
Okay.
And
Well,
superhero land on the deck because,
roll acrobatics.
there's a bit of luck. I'll take the 12.
You superhero land on the side and then pull yourself up. The
That could have gone better. Oh.
What the hell is happening out here?
Merfolk.
Oh, would you just kill them? Thank you. She wanders. Ramida just walks back in to the cabin.
I didn't get a full count, but there's more than a handful. There's something else there too.
What in the hell is a merfolk?
They're folk, and they're like water people. But
Like
not
you?
like me. They're different than me. I don't know how else.
There's more than one fucking water people.
Aye.
They're kind of scaly, like fish.
Hey.
I would have wandered to the back of the boat to be looking at the other one that's coming up behind us, just for positioning purposes.
Okay. As you walk up, I would like you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
You are unable to dodge as a 5-foot wide water jet shoots up out of the water and slams you directly in the chest. You're surprised at the strength of the water. It feels like getting hit with a fucking hammer. And you take 16 damage as you are thrown 20 feet back onto the boat.
As I stand up, cursing, I heal myself with the healing touch. You said 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Ow! Duncan, what the fuck is down there?
Duncan, what languages do you speak?
Just primordial, and of course, common, of course.
Okay. You hear a gargling sort of yell happen towards the back of the boat, and then a bunch of merfolk start crawling up the sides. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, well, I got a nat 20 for that one.
Good.
9.
21.
A gentleman's 5.
Okay. And Laura's not here to do it. I'll get it from her in a second.
We're rolling for initiative, Laura. Bunch of fish folks jumped on board.
Eight.
Okay. Great job. Joe, you get first action.
Duncan actually is ahead of me. I don't have any initiative bonus. So
I thought you rolled a natural 20.
Oh, I did. Okay, sure. All right.
Well, I guess that doesn't matter in initiative. You're correct.
No.
So, yeah, Duncan. Sorry.
Right.
That's why I was like, oh shit, I got a nat 20.
All right then. Paint me a picture. How many have come over the side and are already on their way? And are they coming from aft or are they coming from us?
Port and starboard. And
both sides. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
and there are 6 of them currently. I can actually give you a map here in a second when I'm done.
Lovely.
Waiting on the map. I'm here killing time, waiting on the map.
Map on the map on the map on the map.
So, I guess like it takes me a really, really long time to find a show that I actually want to watch. And I know I'm like way, way behind on this for everybody, but okay, it's time to go. Okay. Just really into the Boys is fantastic.
Boys is a good show. All
Heard
right.
that.
All right then.
Ori technically up that pole right there.
Yep, I am securely in the pole position.
Crucible. Are along the sides.
I didn't go outside since this morning. Did it get colder?
No, it's been nice all day.
My basement's cold.
It's supposed to be nice all week, actually.
I had to turn the AC on. It got to like 80 and it was stuffy in here.
All right.
Right. Okay, those three that are coming up the side that I'm at right there, which are basically the port side. Okay. How is it? Are they within 30 feet of each other, or is it longer than that?
Each square is 5. So
All right, perfect. I let's see here. With a drop of water from my water skin, I raise my hands and I cast Tidal Wave. So first thing I've got to do is I've got a wild magic, which 16, so I'm good there. So now all of them have to make a dex save of 16.
dex saves every last one of them.
Just the three on the port side.
Okay, so 6, so 4, 5, 6.
Right.
Okay. DC say, what did I need to get?
Dex save of 16.
All right. No, and no.
All right, then they take 4d6 damage and are knocked off the side. So let's see what the damage is. Bludgeoning damage of 11. Each of them get 11. That's quite sad. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. I did that as a plus. I didn't do that as a 4ds. So let me do that one more time. And I get 11. That's fucking...
That's brilliant.
It's not right. But shite is what I is.
Okay, you knock him in. You know it was a strong hit at least. You know it hit hard. But you just see them kind of fall into the water.
So now you just got the other three to deal with then. At least for now.
Okay, that'll be Joe then.
It's stabbing time. I'm gonna hit the one by Crucible first.
Do you want to move? I know you don't need to, but do you want to?
The what? Sorry?
Do you want to move?
No, I'm gonna stay where
Okay.
I'm at. 20, dirty 20 to hit him.
You hit.
Okay, I was gonna say I hope that fucking hit.
Sorry,
It's okay. It's just, you took a wild answer.
I know. I'm
Oh,
producing
shit.
on top of just
Closer. Too close.
12 damage, and I'm gonna smite him too because I don't like him up on the boat.
He's on your boat, and
Oops, sorry, I rolled 6s. I meant to roll 8s. 13, so 20. What was that? 25 damage total. 13 of a radiant, if that matters.
yeah, you killed him.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do the same number 1 then.
Chop him up real good. You swing in and take his head off.
Dice him up like, hey, there we go. You're welcome, Ramida. Don't have to worry about that guy. Next one is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That is a hit.
And I get a reroll because I rolled a 1 on my damage. That's another 12. And I'll frickin' do the smite again. That's only 4 radiant damage. So 16 total.
Just make that bow. Who cares?
Did he survive that one?
16?
Yeah.
Nope. How do you kill him?
Same, I guess. I'm just popping heads off over here. And I mean, geez, this was. I feel bad at this point. And then I
oh
guess
no,
I
this
move,
is definitely not the whole thing. Keep going.
No, yeah, I would move in front of Ori so that if 3 comes at hit. Actually, I'd move kind of between Ori and Bagby so that if 3 moves up at all, I get to take a whack at him.
Bear in mind, I am up in the air.
Oh, well, where your portrait is then. Like basically 2 in front of number 3. Or, yeah, 2 above number 3. That way, if he moves up, I will get an opportunity attack at him. That's not me.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. That leads us to.
Actually, I'm sorry. I have one more thing. I do have a bonus action still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on. Is Genny out here?
Yeah, she would be. I'm looking
Okay.
for a token to fucking work for her.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast that on her.
Okay, thank you. Shield of Faith. That's a 1d4?
No, she gets a +2 to her AC.
Okay.
Yeah, +2 to AC
+2 to AC. Sounds good.
for 10 minutes.
There she is. Okay. Okay. That leads to that. You hear that gurgling sound from the back of the boat again. And then a thing appears. And I would like to preface this with saying Laura asked for a very specific thing before we started tonight. Laura, do you remember what you asked for?
I do, and I'm excited.
The water snake.
Disappears in the back of the.
What?
She wanted to punch something with an orange face.
Look at that orange monstrosity!
Oh,
Look at that orange monstrosity that we're gonna beat the shit out of! Look at it!
we're gonna build a seawall.
It has its bottom part is made of a water whirlpool. As it rises up out of the water, it's gargling orders at the nearby Schblatterblas.
The fish folk.
Yeah.
Which is in a language I presume none of us speak.
There's no one. He then.
I really thought about getting comprehend languages as a warlock spell, but it didn't seem very Joe-like.
Great.
Oh, God. Okay, so then he uses that water thing that hit you previously, Joe, to hit Genny with.
Okay, so she's got +2 for me.
Yeah, she fucking failed. It's a DC check. It's not an AC thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Is she? Never mind. She's not within 10 feet of me.
She takes 16 as she goes flying clear the fuck over here. Why do I? Any of these pens work? Any of you want to work? That one works. All right. Okay. Then. That's probably. That'd be it. That'd be his whole thing. All right. Next up is. Oh, okay. He is followed by two things climbing over the back. They do not look like merfolk. They look like something very, very different. Let me get you a picture. That is horrifying to look at.
It's Eric and Don Jr.
Oh, God. Oh, good. It's not them. I was worried for a second.
this fucking whatever the fuck it is.
Oof.
2 of them.
It's got a
Like a-
weird flappy face. That's quite
Oh,
strange.
it's got like a
Yeah. Predator face.
Yeah. That was a predator. I was thinking alien, but that wasn't right.
They have tendrils on the back, and they're both wielding axes as well.
Do I recognize this species?
You can go ahead and roll nature real quick, bud.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll nature. See if I do. I'm going to do that right now. I've got 14.
14. Due to the amount of time you spent on the water, I'm going to give it to you. You don't know much about them, but you know that they are referred to as deep scions. They are mutated abominations from the deep. Doesn't really matter what they started at, what species they started as. They've basically committed so hard to the magics of the deep that they've turned into these things.
Right. Lady Umberly's Grace. This isn't good. This is not good.
Okay. And that would be their whole turn. Next up is Crucible.
I'm going to try something unconventional and cast blindness on the big orange-headed thing.
Interesting. Okay.
And that is, he must make a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Constitution saving throw of 16. Okay, let me roll for that. Just missed. 15.
Okay. Duration for 1 minute.
Duration for 1 minute. Okay, and it cannot see at all.
Correct.
Okay, fantastic.
It's actually a really rough buff or debuff for casters because
Yeah.
you can't see something, you can't cast a lot of spells.
Mm-hmm. Let me add this thing real quick so that we can always look at its beautiful face. It wants to cast deep votes for the deep immediately. Stop. Just, we've already counted them. No more. Okay. Is that all you have, Crucible? Would you like to move?
Yes.
Would you like to move or help up? Because Jenny's currently prone next to you. You could also choose to help her up.
Well, if I move, that creates an attack of opportunity, I believe. Isn't there
Nope,
one
I can
next
show you
to
the
it?
map. You are here.
I killed the one near you.
Joe killed the one right in front of you. Jenny is down.
There's one in between us. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jenny next to me, right?
Yes. She's currently prone.
Is she injured?
Yeah, she took a bunch of damage. Yikes.
Can I do a quick cure wounds on her?
Go for it, yeah.
I mean, it's not much, but I don't want to use up my big spells right now.
Sure.
Okay, so it's a 1d8 plus 5.
That's potentially quite good.
7. I rolled really low.
It's something. Okay.
You could use your movement to help her up too.
Yep. You can help her. You can lift.
I do that as well.
Okay. So she is no longer prone. Thank you, Crucible. It is now Bagby's turn.
Okay.
Sorry, we got a lot of pieces in play here. It might go a little slow.
No, it's fine. I have a whining dog, so I may have to run in and out and find out what the fuck he's doing.
He's got problems, Mom. He's got problems.
Upset. So upset. Holy shit, Joe! That was impressive. And then I'm going to run down the stairs, unless I can like leap over and
Sure.
down.
I'll make you roll acrobatics for it, but
A +8. 13.
okay. I will use one extra. You take no damage or anything like that, but you need to use one of your movement to actually go over instead.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. So that would be more like 10 feet going instead of 5 feet going
Yes.
down
Yes.
to that level. That's fine.
Yes.
So it's 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. 45 should put me right in front of the first creepy boy at the top of the stairs. There, on the other side of the boat. Bottom, my left. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And a pop, 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 pop. All the pops.
And a punch.
And I punch him a lot.
All right.
First attack, number 1. 12 to hit?
Hits, actually.
So that's the one arm, and then the second pop from that first attack for the bonus action of the second unarmed strike would be a 21 to hit, so both of those would hit. Second attack, because I get 2 attacks now, is an 18 to hit, so that third one hits. And I've already used my bonus action, so 3 hits, so that would be 1d6 plus 5 3 times. So that's 9 for the first one,
Mm-hmm.
7 for the second one, and 8 for the third one.
How much is that in total?
15, 24.
Okay. Well done. You palpable hits. Get some good punches in. Seems to shake it, but not stop it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That leads us to Ori.
Okay. This looks like it's gonna get hairy, and I summon max level Lawrence on top of Genny, and that should heal her for way too much at this point, but just one emote. And that is what I'm casting that as a bonus action. The healing will happen on her turn.
Right.
And then for my regular action, I produce flame in my hand, and I take that little ball of fire, and I give it a little toss at the creature that Bagby is fighting.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to be slow. There we go. Okay. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Number 28. For 8 damage.
Okay. All right. Are you done, Ori? Would
Yep.
you like to try to get out of the crow's nest, or are you going to stay there?
I'm quite comfy up here.
Okay, sounds good.
Good spot for-
That leads us to. This thing is going to. Well, first off, get on deck. It's going to be basically on top of Lawrence because it doesn't care about that.
It gets stabbed then.
It doesn't. It's already within your range.
Is he moving forward
It.
onto the boat?
He was already within your range.
Oh.
You know, he's not passing through your range. He's.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and stop.
I just intentionally said I'm going to stand there so I can hit him if he jumps up.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, shit. 23 to hit.
Yes, that is it.
14 damage.
Oh, hey.
Okay, you got him. Just because that's going to bother me, I'll move him over.
What's Tech Girl saying? She's listening.
Hey, Tech Girl.
Hey there,
Pinkies.
Tech Girl. Yep, pinkies.
Already have one ready. Hello, Tech Girl. We're fighting. Hey, Duncan, maybe you should, we fucked that up a bit. Maybe you should, do a prayer here in the middle
Oh,
of this.
yeah.
that's
prayer.
right.
Right,
We started
right
battle
now.
without a prayer.
That's right, we did. All right, let's see here. Let's do.
Duncan doesn't pray anymore. I wonder if that'll have repercussions.
No, it's not true. I prayed last time. I just in just this time I didn't get an opportunity to, but this is a great chance to do this. May Lady Umberly grant us always the sun to warm us, the moon to charm us, and her sheltering grace,
And the meat, the
so that we
shawarmas.
never come to harm. Salute. What do you say? What's
And
going on?
I said, and the meat, the shawarmas.
That's my nans we're talking about.
I like my
Careful
pun. I like my pun. Okay. That is. Who the fuck just went?
Your fish guys.
Your fish guy went.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. That leads us back to the top. Duncan. No, that's not true. Jenny gets to go.
Too.
Jenny finally gets to go. She's fucking. Her initiative is garbage.
Bo too, right?
Yep.
Bo as well. Where did I not roll for Bo? I did not roll for Bo.
Looks like he's last.
It does look like that.
Okay. So, do you want to roll the 3d6 for her healing, or should I?
Go ahead. I'm working on other shit.
Okay. It only ended up being 5, so it's a good thing I used, a 4th level Lawrence.
All right. Well, she's healing. You're doing your best. She is going to get real pissed off. There's shit on her boat. And she's going to yell at all of you. Get it! Get them off! Get them fucking off! Yeah? And then she's going to... how far could she make it? 1, 2, 3, 4... Yep, she can make it over here. She's going to cast a spell, because she could do that. That I didn't have pulled up. I don't have it prepared to know what it does.
She moved right where I wanted to go on my turn.
Yeah, you know what? They have wants and needs too, asshole.
No, I know. It's just funny. I'm not giving you a hard time about it.
This is the worst escort quest ever, Mike.
Yeah, like Lydia's just standing in the doorway. I can't get out.
Oh, I hate that when that happens. And when you get that little host in in Whiterun, they always stand on the stairwell.
They do.
She holds her hand out and she casts burning hands, basically. And on the thing. She shoots out a cone of fire at the fucking thing. And it's getting fucked up, let's be honest.
Which one did she hit, Mike?
The same one that's been getting its ass kicked.
Oh, by Bagby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ran up to Bagby.
I helped.
You did help. You're the best. Okay, and then Bo. Bo's gonna do his best. He's gonna run up here. He's gonna attack this one.
Well, this will be the first time we see him hit something other than Joe.
It's true. So that hits, and that is. He uses his little yakla, which is a hand spear sort of thing. He swings twice, hits both times, and seems to do medium damage. Okay, he did that. Is this working? There. Okay. Fuck. I need to buy markers immediately. Somebody help me remember that. Okay. And then that takes us back to the top. Duncan. Sorry.
So here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to do a quicken spell. And I'm going to use a bonus action to actually cast my first spell, which I'm going to do water sphere. So another droplet of water, and I yell sphere, and then I got a roll for my wild magic, so I'll do that first, and I got a 3. Whew. Close one. Now. Let's start with number 1 there next to me. He has to roll a dex save of 16, or he is trapped, restrained by my water sphere.
I mean, is he?
He's got, it's a strength save. So I know what you're saying. Just because he's out of water, he still could be restrained, though.
Okay. Does not pass.
Right. So he is now restrained. Now I use my full action to ram the sphere into 2 and 3. They must also make a save of 16.
Oh, interesting. I like that. They both fail.
So he's nothing if not innovative.
All 3 are now restrained inside of my water sphere.
Look at them.
Get your own aquarium going.
That's racist. There's
a fair bit of they're all calling each other Chowderhead, and
Duncan, you so good.
A plan. Let's see if it works.
We'll see how it goes. Okay, that was your turn, Duncan.
Aye.
Okay, that takes us to Joe.
I'm gonna misty step beneath the one that is fighting Bo. So just one south of the top cyan guy. Yep.
I believe I put him in the correct spot.
Yep. Looks good. And then I am going to take a swing at our orange-faced friend. He's still blind, right?
He is.
Okay. So Laura, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if you're attacking a blinded person, you get advantage, right?
You do not.
Oh, he's got something else. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. That's still a 19 to hit, so I'm guessing I still hit.
Is that true?
I don't know. Does 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. You tell me, boss. I do 9 damage.
Oh, I fucked up.
From the first attack, and I will smite away as well.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna do. I don't know what that voice was. 15 radiant damage.
Okay, on top of the original 9. Gotcha.
Yep. And then I'm gonna hit him again because I get 2 attacks a turn.
Do it.
That's a 18.
We're gonna need it. 18. That hits.
Cool. He's gonna take another 12 damage from getting stabbed.
That's pretty good.
And I'm gonna smite him again.
Smite it, ho, here.
I'm actually gonna use my warlock
right
slot
now.
for that one. He's not a fiend or undead or anything, right?
He is not.
Okay, I didn't think so, but just make sure I'm rolling correctly. 8 radiant damage.
Okay. An additional 8. Great job. That's 44 total for his turn. I know Bagby and him like to do that who gets the most in a single turn.
I really wanted to get advantage.
I'm keeping a detailed parse on this DPS race.
Okay. That leads us to, after that, his turn. We've entered the kill zone.
It was like, oh shit, that didn't kill him.
First thing he's going to do, as a bonus action, he will destroy the water that the merfolk are trapped in.
Good thing Chad's not here to see that.
He will cast an arm. Were you here for that, buddy? You're muted still.
What happened? What happened?
So, the big floaty thing in the back will wave his arm, and that water you've trapped all the people in completely evaporates and disappears. The, basically leaving them all attached to the side of the boat right next to you.
I just like the idea, like one's on the boat, another one's on that one, and another one's on that
Yeah, I'm going to put, you know what, I'm going to stack them a little better. I'm going to put them like this. Okay, here, let me show you how they're stacked. 3, 2, 1. There you go. You saw them. And then he's going to pull a trident off of his back, point it at Joe, and it's go time. Joe, what's your AC? 19?
19.
First one hits with a 29.
Okay. Ow.
Second one crits. I'm sorry, Joe.
I did jump right up in his face and hit him a bunch. Are you happy, Phil? I'm tanking.
That's a 14. And then
Did he have to go at a disadvantage for being blind?
nope. And then a 21. You took 14 and then 21 damage. Grand total of 35. Yep.
Okay. He's got like blind sense or something, just for mechanics wise, if you're wondering what's happening.
Yeah, there's ways to get around being blind.
Yeah. So he can't like.
And he
see,
does.
But he doesn't need to see.
He does. Anybody, you can all roll nature real quick. If anybody would like to roll nature real quick.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay,
Sorry, I metagamed
I
that.
believe
Patrick
you.
just looked very confused.
I'm not cheating. I swear to God, I'm not cheating.
No, I figured something's up. So
Just an 11 on my nature roll.
7.
Just a random blank in my normally pretty good comprehension of nature.
Well, this isn't exactly somebody from around these parts.
Well, now that I've been stabbed by him, I know he can sense where I am because I got a 21 on my nature check.
You were. I will say that you're immediately aware, despite you know he is blind, that he looked directly at you and hit you, not wildly swinging, were precise shots. So you're aware that the blind that happened is irrelevant.
Oh, I have to roll a con save too. Half of 35 is what?
Rounded
18?
up. 18, yes.
Ooh, that is going to be difficult. I do not make it. Shield of Faith is gone.
Okay, Genny no longer has the +2.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. That will take us to Scion's turns. And they're going to attack Bagby. Hello, Bagby. This one attacks with it's attacking with its battle axe. Does not hit with the first one, and 18 on the second one.
Nope.
Okay. Yes. Swing and swing. Just can't get accurate hang of how quick you are, and just the axe lands while close to you, but just embeds itself both times slightly into the deck, not hitting you.
Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave.
Opposite side. The one in front of Bo and next to Joe throws its axe down on the deck, seems to crack its neck, and its tentacles start sprouting from around it.
Ew.
It goes into an all fours sort of form, and looks more dog or wolf-like now, with large tentacles sticking out the back of it.
Is that? He doesn't attack me too, does he?
No, it will attack Bo though one time. For a and misses. Tries to bite it. Tries to bite Bo, and Bo is able to deflect it with a well-placed kick. Okay. That leads us to Crucible.
Something that I probably should have done before we set
You
sail.
throw the map back up.
I am going to look around for a rope.
Well, it is a boat, so I'm sure there's lots of rope around
And
there.
if I find one, I'm going to tie one end around me and one end around the mast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a reasonable precaution for Crucible.
Yeah, so he walks over here basically under this mast that Ori's at, and he uses his action to tie himself to it. That's an excellent fucking idea, Ori.
Especially since you
Or,
said it was
Crucible.
very deep here.
It's very deep, and that one thing can throw you real far.
I'm going to say if I get knocked off, I go straight to the bottom, and I'm of no use to anybody.
Also, God knows how they get you back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a god, but I have a thought on that.
Yeah, Duncan can, like...
You weigh almost 400 pounds. I don't know about that.
A really
in
long
water-
rope.
Oh wait, I've got a way.
Okay. The waterbender is insistent. Yeah, okay. So that was Crucible's turn, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Bagby.
Sorry, guys, it was kind of a waste of a turn, but...
Not a waste of a turn.
No, smart. Okay.
Solving a
without
future problem.
Without leaving the melee range of the creepy thing in front of me, I am going to place myself in between the orange monstrosity and the creepy thing I was previously punching.
Okay.
So right in front of Genny.
Oh, right in front of Genny. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm going to unleash punches upon the orange monstrosity.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So the current record is 44 on him.
So I will punch a one time. 8.
Two.
Rolling around a puppy.
Please don't punch Joe.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
No, Bagby.
Okay. She gets a bonus because she's by me.
20.
She rolls a natural on that. He tries to do a smaller version of his water jet directly underneath your feet. You just dodge it.
Yep. Okay, so that was attack number 1. Now, I'm going to use a key point to do Flurry of Blows, because technically, as read, it says after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Sure.
It does not say after you hit, so
Nope,
I will take 2 more.
Yeah. That is specifically worded to make sure you can miss.
27.
That it hits.
And a natural 20.
Okay. Now, hey, we're competing for that record again. Let's do it.
I think she's got it.
Okay, so for the 27, that is 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
For the natural 20, that will be, it's just double dice, but not double proficiency, correct?
Yes.
Right.
So that will be 10 points of damage. I will add an additional 8 for my Fury of the Small to that. So that was 18 plus 6.
24 currently.
And I will spend for each of those hits. So for the first one, I will try and do some stunning strikes. So he needs to make a con saving throw, DC of 15.
It does not pass.
Okay, so I only use the 1 instead of the second one. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
I can't believe I keep fucking these con saves up, by the way.
And then action, attack, second attack.
He has so much.
You get advantage, by the way, Laura.
He has such a giant bonus
24.
to con save, and it just 24 hits.
Mm-hmm. So another 7 points of damage.
All right.
Oh, stunning strike is fun.
It is fun. That is
Until his turn or your turn?
it is until my next turn.
Oh, okay, fantastic. That is a lot of damage you're removing from combat for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Joe's bleeding. Yeah, that's a bit. Okay. That's Bagby's turn went, and it is now. Oh, it's Bo's turn. It's what Bo's turn is supposed to be. Bo is just going to do normal attacks. Hit. Yes. And hit.
Bo's doing some work over there.
6 plus 8, 14. Okay.
And I think you might have skipped Genny too. I don't know.
No, he's technically supposed to go ahead of both of
Gotcha.
them. I just fucking got it wrong. Okay. And it is Uri.
Okay, bonus action, move Lawrence into the nice little alcove in between all of our peoples.
That's a good call.
And then as my regular action, I pull a little bee out of my pocket, and I just kind of give it a little like pet because it's like a fuzzy, and then I throw it, and it turns into lots of bees. And
Okay.
it goes at the one that is by Bo.
One by Bo. Okay. Let me make
And it needs to make a
Upside down
Constitution
gravy.
saving throw of 15.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, that's my B. Constitution saving throw of 15
Mm-hmm.
makes it.
Okay. Nothing
Uh,
happens.
17
Brushes the
technically.
bees away.
Okay. Do the bees remain?
Nope.
Okay.
They just kind of dissipate.
Why did I draw the bees? Okay. Your turn. It is now Merfolk's turn. One's gonna go up here after Bo, and these two are gonna make friends with our blue friend.
Not gonna lie, I forgot about the merfolk.
Yeah. Hey, you need mobs too. You
They've
need
been
mobs.
crowd controlled for a while.
Yeah, you guys blitzed the shit out of them at the start of this. Okay, to hit. What is this thing? Nope, miss. Duncan.
Aye.
AC what?
13. But because I'm going to get attacked twice, I just immediately cast shield.
Okay.
So 18 to hit then.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so
wait.
miss.
First, I got to do wild magic. Oh, 2. Whoa.
Ooh.
Then I cast shield.
Next one's gonna be a 1.
Fireball on the wooden
3, 2,
ship.
1. Yeah.
And the next one, they're missing. They're swinging at you and they're doing a terrible job, Duncan.
Right.
Yeah. And then Genny. Jenny's gonna try to attack that scion. And she rolled a 1.
Oh, she should heal, by the way, too, if she's injured.
She's not very injured. How much D6? 3D6?
It's 3d6.
I'm
Let
just
me
gonna
check to see
I'm
if
just
it's
gonna put her.
optional.
I'm gonna put her at 0 because she was at 4 health. So unless you're rolling 3 ones, she's healed. Okay. That will be her turn, and we're back to the top with Duncan.
Right. I immediately cast. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cast burst. So I say burst, which is a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those next to me need to make a dex save of 16.
Dex save of 16. Does not pass and does not pass.
So great, they get 2d6 damage then.
Ooh.
So 9 damage to each one of those, and then I use 2 more sorcery points to cast yet another cantrip. And I will do this time. I will do frostbite on let's do number 2.
Number 2. Gotcha.
So he needs to make a con save of 16.
Con save 16 does not pass. I'm rolling like crap on these saves.
2 more d6 damage then. So 10 damage on him.
Okay, describe how this happens.
So he got smacked in the face with a burst of water, which put him off balance, and I reach out and I touch him with my frostbite fingers, and he immediately freezes to the deck, and then he's like, because of all the water all over him, he's quite frozen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just slightly push him over, and his legs break, and he shatters on the
You freeze his what again?
his dick. No, it's leg. His legs freeze. It's not his dick.
I can't
As
tell
you
the
can
difference.
imagine, it snapped off.
Snap right off. And he falls, and he breaks into at least 3 large pieces on the deck. And then I just look at the other guy and I say, "You're next then."
Oh my.
Murder Duncan. Holy shit.
He doesn't have a great relationship with these merfolk. All right, Joe.
I smile appreciatively at Bagby stunning the floaty guy. And I'm going to swing at him because he hit me a lot that last turn. Granted, I hit him a lot the first turn, but...
It's true.
So every roll's with advantage, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 15 for the first hit.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Just a little out of your reach.
Oh, okay, wow, that was close. All right, 2 and then a 20. So crit for the second one.
Nice.
Let me see here. That is gonna be 22 damage for the original hit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a third level spell slot or second level spell slot to smite, which is, since it's crit, that's doubled, so that's 68, and it's only 24. Didn't roll very good on that.
I
Okay.
thought you just said you did 68 damage in one hit, and I was like,
I
what?
did. I mean, I
68. One less than
sorry,
nice.
68.
Yeah.
I mean, I did
meant
49 in one hit.
Do you guys know that we're 10 episodes out of nice?
Nice. And then I do. Is he still alive after 49 damage?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I get my bonus action attack on him. That's an 18 and 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, that's a D4 plus 5. Yeah, plus 5. So 8 more damage for that one.
Gotcha.
And I'm
And go-
not going to use my last smite because I'm responsible.
Go ahead and roll 3d6 for your healing.
Oh, yeah.
And I realize in retrospect that I need to tell people if they do it, because it actually only happens if I choose for it to happen.
Okay. That's good because it doesn't heal the scion. I got 7 points from that. Thank you, Phil.
All right.
Ori, I mean.
Uri. It's that thing's turn, but it misses its turn because it's till Bagby's turn. Yes. Okay. Then it is the Scions go, and they're going to attack. That one's going to attack. Bagby, you're getting attacked because I don't want to attack NPCs.
I mean, that makes sense.
Miss, and a crit. So it hits you with it misses with its bite and its first claw, but it comes in with the last claw and catches you. Okay.
Okay.
And that is 11 damage.
Okay.
Other side, Joe, you're getting attacked.
Okay.
A crit again. And a 24.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and it's okay. 5, 9, and then 9. Weird. 18 total. As you're clawed twice in the back with its tentacles, slashing across your unprotected backside.
Slashed it with his testicles? That's crazy.
Them some sharp
I
testicles.
don't have a comeback to that.
No, that's true. Okay. That leads us to Crucible's turn.
I believe what I would like to do, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, I'm within range, is cast Blight on Orange Face.
Do it.
He needs a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Am I at disadvantage for him being stunned?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I'm gonna say not.
Let me look up. I'll look up the stunned condition, but you can make a call.
Passes.
Yeah.
Okay, then he takes half the damage of 8 die 8.
Yikes.
Yeah, stun does nothing to Constitution saving throws, but they automatically fail Strength and Dex.
Yep.
So half of 23, and that's necrotic.
12. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Crucible?
Why don't you lay in your bed?
Yep.
Caw.
Where does the hammer appear, Crucible?
Blue.
And we're lost lock.
I have a question. Can I use? No, that's with an active attack of opportunity. Never mind. So yeah, a large mace appeared.
Fuck, I'm sorry. You can't. My bad. You already cast a spell this turn. You only use spiritual weapon with a cantrip. You can't cast 2 leveled spells on the same
You're
turn.
correct.
So,
Yep.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay. So end of Crucible's turn. That leads us to Bagby.
I'm gonna wallop him again.
Get him.
Advantage on unarmed strike number 1. That's a 26 or a 17. I will take the 26.
Mm-hmm.
I will spend my bonus action for a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do 2 more strikes, both at advantage. We'll take the 21.
Hits. 2 hits so far.
And a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay. And then the second attack would be the last swing with a 13.
Misses. So 3 hits.
So 3 hits. So we've got 3d6. So 26 total. I will also apply Stunning Strike again.
Okay. It's a con 16, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Passes.
Okay, I would do it on the second one. I've got 3 of them, essentially.
Passes. And passes.
Okay.
All right. Awake. That leads us to Bo's turn. Hey, Bo, get in there, buddy. Miss.
You can do it, Bull.
Hit. 6 damage. Good job, Bo. Okay. And then Uri.
Keep. I will use my bonus action. Oh, by the way, Bagby, you should have
Healed
actually,
3d6.
You know what? Skip that. You don't need the healing. I will. So a kind of like send forth like this swirling green helix from my arm, and it like goes and like surrounds the Joe, and he heals for we're gonna say 7d6
Okay.
from my Balm of the Summer Court. So heals for 23 and plus 7 temporary hit points.
I'm sorry, who are you healing?
You.
Oh, me. 23?
Plus 7 temporary
30.
hit points.
30 all total. 7 of it's temporary hit points, but it's below your total, so ipso facto, it's 30.
Okay. I gotta remember where I was. 28 plus 30, 58. Cool. Thank you.
And then I am going to try to do the bees thing again to number 3 there over by Bo.
Got him.
Didn't make the save? Okay.
Wait, no. What was it?
Con saving throw
18.
15.
18.
Okay, it does nothing.
Okay.
Gonna give up on trying to do that spell. All right, I'm done.
Does not give a shit about the bees.
Your bees mean nothing to me. All right, one's going to attack
We're
Bo.
like the buzzing of bees to me.
Misses. One's going to attack Duncan. That probably hits. 19, Duncan.
That does. It hits me.
Okay. You're going to take only 4 damage.
Ow. Could get infected. I thought.
You don't have to be a total dick about it, okay?
There's more of Joe's blood on the deck than inside of him right now.
Okay.
I magically put a bunch back.
Oh, good. I'm sure that's sanitary.
That leads us to Genny. Genny will just try to hit the thing again, I think. Now she'll use Ray of Frost because it's cantrip. Easy. 16. It does 1d8 cold. Okay, bye. Okay. And that leads us back to the top with Duncan.
Right. So, number 1 there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I want to do to him. I
You did
will
warn him.
I did warn him. Just point of order then. If I wanted to use a spell that was really designed for a range with him right next to me, can I still use it in the same way?
Yes.
Right. Then I summon my ice javelin, and I attempt then to just.
Are you using flame spear on a? All right.
No, it's ice javelin. So then to hit him, then I'm gonna use a bit of luck on that. I'm gonna bend. I'm gonna use some sorcery points, and I'm going to bend luck, and we're gonna add 14.
14 hits.
Right, excellent. 2d10 damage then.
How do you do it?
Splork. I basically start in the abdomen, and it shoots up until it comes out the top of his head.
Jesus.
And then I say, I told you. And I just push him over the side.
Anything else?
Splashes. Sploosh.
Anything else you'd like to do, Duncan?
I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I think that'll do it because I spent my sorcery points for that round as well.
Okay.
You don't want to save
Joe.
the entrails for later. I don't.
Joe.
No, while you're at it, you fucking monster.
It's he's no longer stunned, correct?
He's no longer stunned.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna stab him because what else am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm. You're a bit of a one trick on this.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Cool. Max damage 15.
Nice.
And fuck it. Let's go all in. Last spell slot. For I also heal. I gotta remember to do that. 16 radiant damage, so 31 total.
Gotcha.
Okay, is he still kicking?
Yep.
I'm gonna stab him again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a one-trick pony, but it's a heck of a trick.
Damn it! I should have saved my smite. That's a crit. Fuck. All right. So no smite, but he does take another 20 damage from that crit.
Gotcha.
And my bonus action attack, 19.
Hits.
7 damage. And I heal for 10 from Lawrence.
And I definitely was going to do that. Just the reason I have to actually call it out is because they nerfed the spell and there's actually a limited charges.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely would have used it.
Okay.
Forgot about
that. You done?
I'm done.
Okay. Takes us to his turn.
God, he's still alive.
Yeah. Looks pretty fucking weathered at this point. Casts, waves his arms real quick and turns into a fog that seems to seep down and pass over the water.
I'm going to try to attack that.
Okay.
As an opportunity attack.
Sure.
And I'm guessing Bagby would?
I will as well. Opportunity.
I mean, I do have a magic sword, or a magic spear, so I don't know if that matters.
My fist of magic.
I got a 18 to hit.
You get to attack using its spell?
It's moving away from me.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh wait, sorry. This does matter. Is it moving using movement, or is it teleporting like Misty Step sort of thing?
It's moving. However, it is incorporeal.
Does it say when it's describing its incorporeal form? Does it talk about can magic weapons hurt it?
No.
1 second.
And magic weapons can hit ghosts that are incorporeal.
That's why I'm thinking that. Yeah, it's okay. Incorporeal creatures can only be harmed by other incorporeal creatures, magic weapons, or spells.
Okay.
So, bonk. And Laura's got the magic fist too. So
With a 19.
19.
Move it on the snoot.
What was yours, Joe?
18.
Both of you hit.
I boop him for 11.
I also boop him for 11.
Samesies.
You started this. Where are you running?
He starts to turn into a gas. Both Joe, you stick your weapon inside of him, start twisting it around, and Bagby, you just start throwing hands.
Ah, Jesus! Don't try me. I'm a fight.
You hear a gurgle as the gaseous form retakes a solid form with both your fist and your glaive inside of it, and a bluish goop drops out of its mouth. The whirlpool below it stops spinning, and it drops into the water.
Yeah, I'm like, you okay there, Bagby?
Bagby goes overboard with her arm stuck in the thing.
My fist doesn't go inside of it. How do I get it out?
Strength saving throw. Both of you.
Oh, me too?
Yeah.
Bagby, you do get a +3 from being by me.
Because, I mean, this orange-faced bastard is grossly overweight.
I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Both of you are able to remove yourselves from the goopy corpse that drops into the water.
I'm going to start flicking the goop off my hands, and magically some gets in Joe's mouth.
Ah, God!
Oh, sorry, Joe.
At that
Tastes like
point,
strawberry jam.
at
That's
that
not
point,
bad.
both the scions see what's happening and try to jump overboard.
Nope. Oh, I just used my reaction.
Yep. Does Bo take a swing at his though?
That Bo would absolutely take a swing. Are you kidding me? And he crit.
And Genny on hers.
Sure. God, Bo rolled terribly.
Bo just cuts off
Genny
a
misses.
tentacle.
Jenny misses. Yep. The only thing left is this one merfolk. It is Crucible's turn.
That's the only thing left.
No quarter.
Just imagine the entire boat looks at him.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at him.
Yes. Yeah.
Fun fact: you have to be in melee range to do that, so you get to walk right up to him and kill him.
Just like Vader choke him.
That is if I hit him, though.
It's not gonna take much.
I believe.
So I
in you.
walk up to him. 18
Hits.
for 5 die 10.
Jesus
Yes, overkill it. Cast it at its highest level.
It's melting.
Do it.
Okay, so how does this happen
27.
there, Crucible, as you walk up to this CR 1/8 creature?
Well, it's necrotic damage. So what I imagine is I just walk up and I just like lay hands on his chest, and there's just black that emits
Mr.
from
Stark,
my hand
I don't feel good.
and encases him as he melts away.
I approve.
Genny pokes her head over the helm. You're cleaning that.
I say, don't worry, I got it. And I cast Prestidigitation and start cleaning up all the various blood that got on the deck.
A lot of it is yours.
A lot of it is mine.
Ramida, does your weird shit affect, like, all humanoids or just humans? Do we need to worry about these?
From the cabin, you just hear, humanoids.
Hey, Duncan, you wanna go on a head-cutting mission?
The
They're gonna go. They've fallen so far down. Oh, fine.
roll perception, everybody, real quick.
First, yeah, right. I run up to aft and take a look and see where that other boat is.
18.
11.
19.
I'm doing shockingly well on perception for Joe tonight. I got a dirty 20.
14.
Dirty 20, Joe?
Yep.
Okay, so Bagby and Duncan, Crucible and Ori, you can see it out there, but it's so dark it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. It's also a little overcast tonight. It's just kind of dark. Bagby and Duncan, you can see that it's starting to turn around, and it's already got a good lead on that turning around bit.
How far away is it?
At this point, it would be this side of maybe 70 meters or something like that. Not that far. It actually caught up to you pretty close. It's turning around real close.
About 3 feet in the meter, essentially.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. No. All right. Never mind.
Yeah. And Joe, you see the person at the helm and you recognize them.
Dun, dun, dun.
This motherfucker.
What was his name again?
Lenley Hurst.
What?
So he can hear me. I yell, Hurst! I'm gonna fucking kill you!
I didn't know it was you! I didn't know!
I don't care!
I didn't know!
So,
Then
hearing
I'm
this,
gonna fucking kill you! Fuck you, Lenley!
hearing this,
Jenny's like halfway hanging over the balcony screaming at him.
I'm gonna turn into a giant fucking eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna casually fly over to the top of their main topsails.
Uh-huh.
Gonna turn into Ori again.
Oh.
Right.
Gonna pop a little fireball in my hand. I'm just gonna kind of set that on the main sail. And then when it catches, I'm gonna turn back into a giant fucking eagle, and I'm gonna fly back.
Oh, Twinkle and Twy! Oh!
Not gonna lie, I really expected you to drop a giant eagle shit right on top of it.
Right. I think
That would have been so much better.
Nope, he chose not to.
Right on his head.
Mainsail is on fire, still trying to get away. That's where we'll end for this evening. It is 10 o'clock. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We went a little long, but wanted to get some proper combat in.
Great.
Thank you very much for watching. We will see you again tomorrow. Yes?
Right.
Chad, you gonna
Right.
feel up to it?
I'm down if you guys are.
I'm
I
in.
mean, unless the riots start, I guess we'll see.
The riots won't start till at least the weekend.
People got work during the day. They're gonna wait until
people working.
Saturday.
They got a riot on Saturday.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Tech Girl. Have a good night.
Yeah. Catch us Sunday as well with The Distant Star, and then Tuesday, Research and Dirt Development. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.